Harvey One Secret, and I'm back to show you guys something I want to finish up. And I was doing it off camera, and then I figured, you know what, I want to show them how I'm doing it before I show them, before I come back on and say, hey, I did this, it's finished. I would prefer to show you at least what it's looking like and how I got there. So I'm using the Jelly Roll 08. I guess it's from Sakura. Yep. Linda Lapoca sent this over to me. And I usually always start it off on the palm of my hand since it's warm. Can you see what I've been doing though? So this one's done. This is done, this is done, that's done, that's done, that's done, that's done. That one's done, that one's done, that one's done. I whited out, gave it a wash, a whitewash, the background, because you couldn't see the flowers quite well. I also noticed that they're pretty, the flowers are gorgeous. But I started messing with the white gel pen and they made them even prettier. So that's what I'm going to do. I still need to work on these leaves here. But I want to show you guys what I'm doing with the gel pen. I hope my hand doesn't get in the way. So I'm just softly going like this. I'm not even trying. Like whatever comes out, wherever it comes out. I'm just following the paint strokes a little bit. And that one's done. And that's what I've been doing. And I really like the way they're coming out, so I figured, let me go on and show them. Trying to keep my hand out of the way also. We have a full house. We've had a full house since Saturday, and today is Monday. That one's done. I'm really just following the paint strokes, and remember my background is textured. There's a separate flower down here that's kind of hiding behind this flower here. Kind of want to define that one more. There we go. Are they all done? I think we're done. Yeah, I got all of them. Cool. That didn't take too long. And let me do this. Both these pins, and when I used the distressed ink last time, they have to really dry 24 hours in order for them not to smear. Like really 24 hours. The longer the better. So they don't smear at all. And these are just random leaves. That I added. And I'll show you guys my skull that I've been working on off camera. the same school you guys have seen me working on. I actually have been messing with it here and there during our little graduation and birthday barbecue we had. It worked out amazing. Everyone had fun, and I was able to turn my front yard into a very small, magical, fairy-looking, gypsy-looking barbecue. And I had a lot of fun doing that. Just grabbed random things around the house. It made the outside look like a living room. It was staged very nicely. It looked like the inside was outside. We're done. Like I said, I'm going to let this set. We're all done here. Now let me bring you guys back out so you can see the whole card. Or you want to see it a little closer? There's the whole card. Maybe something without so much background. Let's see. There we go. Is the camera being nice with that? I'm not sure. Maybe something white. Let's see. There we go. That's the whole thing. Really like how that came out. Okay, that's done. You guys want to see what I'm working on off camera? Look what a big difference. I'm liking it. I'm really liking how it's coming out now. It was just too much going on the first time. And the second and the third and the fourth and the fifth. I really love it. So the teeth went away, everything went away. The only thing that didn't go away was this flower. Everything went away. So that's that. I'm still working on it. And I'm working on my sun and moon. I'm really loving it. Really, really, really enjoying that. Do you see this here? That was a huge mess up that ended up working out. Basically what I did is I drew a line, just like I lined out the rest, the black that you guys see. I lined it out here and decided, hey, I don't like it lined up. I like that the moon is engulfing and romanticizing the sun. So I try to remove it, and then when I did that, I love the way it looked after I tried to remove it. It gives him, I don't know, a magical, mystical looking male impression to me of an eyebrow. So I'm going to leave it. I think I'm going to leave it. I'm not sure about her eyelashes. I need to walk away from this because I've been at this piece for over a month. Let me show you guys up closer. I'm not done. Nowhere close to done. I need to blend the cheeks out some more. I'm really, really liking it. Oh, and my favorite little part is this thing here. This was random, and I love the way that came out. Then I try to do a Pisces sign. Where'd it go? Right here. Try to do the Pisces sign, and it came out a bit wrong, which was fine with me, and it became a butterfly, which was another good mess up there. I really like the way this came out. You guys see my stars? I'm enjoying this. And then sometimes my pin would go off. Let's see. Let me find something to point with. Like here, for instance, my pin would go off. And up here. And I liked the way it went off. So I double lined it. So that was another mess up that I enjoyed. I'm enjoying also leaving this white and then black here. I love these little lines I did here. Those were accidents, but I'm loving them now. I like them a lot. There's another one right here. And the background was nothing but a mess up. That's all the background was, just messing and messing and messing with different fluids, different acrylics, and boy, I really enjoyed doing this one. And this one's going to be in my personal collection. I may do photo laser copies of them. I'm not sure. I'm really enjoying my journey here on YouTube, creating and strengthening what I feel inside and letting it out in my art. And I couldn't get where I am now if I didn't try. I couldn't get here if I didn't have your guys' support either, and my family's support. I'm really growing and I'm really loving this, and I'll show you guys how I got to this point. I've learned that tracing is okay. Tracing other images is okay. For me personally, if I trace, this was traced, but not exactly at all. When I show you guys the image, you'll see the difference. When I did trace it, I removed things that the other artist put. It didn't have this eye. The nose wasn't a double nose. It wasn't black lips. The moon looked nothing, the sun looked nothing like this. When I find the image that I got off of Google, you'll see the huge difference. I basically just wanted the image of a sun and moon. I just needed the shape. That's all I needed, and that's what I got from it. The shape of this and the shape of this. And everything else is coming from me. The eyes, the lips, the nose, the cheeks, all of that. This piece here is coming from me. All the stars, you'll see the difference. The eyes, the nose, it just has my impression of the image. Let me see if I can find it right now, then I'll show you guys. Without making a bigger mess than what I already have. Let's see. I think I'm finding it. Nope. I have no clue where I placed it. Let me see. Maybe it's over here. Okay, I just had it. Just seen it. Here it is. Okay. Here we go. You see that? So, let me see if I could show you guys side by side. The difference. This here, I don't have that. The eyes here are smaller. I did bigger eyes. I did my kind of eyes. The lips here, this is the original, are smaller. I don't have the chin. I don't want the chin. His eyebrows are different than my eyebrows. His nose has some kind of lining here. I took that all away. I just left it like that. There's also this I didn't add. There's also this curvage I didn't add. This nose, I didn't like the nose. I added a different kind of nose. These lines, I don't have those lines. I don't want those lines. This one doesn't have eyelashes. Mine does. This one is an eyelash. I added it as an eye. All of this here, I don't want it. I didn't add that. And then it has the bigger stars. I didn't want big stars. I just wanted these kind of stars. What else? There's a few differences. I didn't keep none of this stuff here. None of that. None of this. I'm assuming that I tried to do this here, but it came out totally different, and I like mine. You see that? I added arrows. This doesn't have arrows. So you can get this image off of Google and trace it yourself onto here. And keep out the things you don't want, or add them, but add other things to make it your original art. In order for us to learn to be able to express ourselves, it's okay to trace other people's work, as long as you don't copy it completely. Tracing is fun, and adding your uniqueness is fun. Just like our Day of the Dead. The stencil, it looks nothing like the stencil anymore. You add your own touches to it. I'm in love with this. Okay, just coming on to share with you guys. And you guys remember when I was messing with paints? They're all dry now, these little canvases here. Now I get to play with them. I have those set aside. And we'll lacquer this tomorrow. And these are the two that are left to do as far as postcards. Okay, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.